specialize in processes that convert internet traffic into sales for businesses. One of our top performing products is Omni-Targeting. Let me explain. When somebody visits your website, we all know that 95% plus of the visitors will leave the site without ever taking any action. That's apparent because otherwise you'd have the busiest business in the world if everyone who came to your site took action. But they don't, and statistics show that. So typically, here's how it really works. Someone needs a product or service. They go online and start searching. They come to a website and they take a quick look around. Then they go to another site and look, then another and another. Yes, they're shopping. And as we all know, because we've all done it, this can be done in a matter of minutes. Then anything can happen. They get distracted by a text message, phone call, email, or they just want to think about it before they make a purchase. Now, when they left your site, either one of two things happened. They made an immediate purchase, which is typically unlikely, or they continued shopping, they weren't ready yet, they're still thinking about it, they're still evaluating it. So, if possible, it's your job as a business owner and salesperson to be with them during that thinking about it process and evaluation process. How do we do that? Especially when it's the internet that we're dealing with. Think about it. If a person only hits your website for, let's say, 10 to 20 seconds or so, and then goes on to the next site, and so on, how much memory do you think they have of you? But if you stay with them for an extended period of time after they visit your site, then your chances of getting that business increases dramatically. Particularly if you can stay with them in a way that portrays your business in the best possible light. To do that, we use a process called Omni-Targeting. So what is Omni-Targeting? What it does is allows everyone that visits your site to be reminded over and over again of the product or service that they were looking for as they travel through the internet. They will see your product again and again on the Google Display Network, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Gmail, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, and so on. Everywhere on the internet, your business will follow them with extremely well-crafted ads and videos. Your product will appear on some of the biggest websites in the world. You get to show your reminder ads for as long as needed to all the prospects while they're considering their decision to purchase. They'll come back to your website over and over again, and a substantial percentage of them will make a purchase. And this only happens if you do this low-cost retargeting. That's Omni-Targeting, that's what we do for our clients, and it works like gangbusters. Interestingly, after explaining that, I get comments like, "How in the heck can you do that? That sounds crazy. And it sounds really complicated." Typically I tell them, you know what? It's a heck of a lot of work to do it. Because to make it work absolutely the best, we need to create lots of contextual ads and videos. And there's a bunch of behind-the-scenes technical work set up to do. Then I explain, I do have a guide on how to do it, and I'll show it to you if you want. In fact, I'll give you a copy if you would like to do it yourself. But I'll warn you now, it's time-consuming, technical, and it'll take some real time and effort getting it off the ground. On the other hand, if you prefer, I'll take a look at doing it for you. We can do it pretty inexpensively because that's what we do, and we have the process mastered. The cost is low to run. It's not like Google Adwords pay-per-click because we only go after people who've already visited your website, and that's done at a mere fraction of the Google Adwords cost. And that's one of the keys to the Omni-Targeting success. So we do all the work, we take on all the complexity, and you pay us a small fee and a small ad spend. And you sit back and watch the system generate sales for you. How does that sound? And that's in a nutshell how I explain one of the top performance services that the Ron Mettler Group provides.